Okay, now we're recording in Camtasia also. So hello, Elena and Akila. Thank you for joining me tonight. Okay, so my name is Miss Stokes, and I am an instructor for American Government summer session through Georgia Virtual School. Are both of you guys in my class, or are you in Ms. Irvin's class? If you don't know who Ms. Irving is, then you're in my class. Okay. Well, the reason I ask if you're in somebody else's class is because we're going to, there's another teacher that's also teaching American Government, and we're going to share these synchronous sessions. That's what you're in right now, is a synchronous session. And so we are going to share them. I will tell you about that in just a second. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to enlarge my PowerPoint. You guys see this big PowerPoint? It now is bigger than what it was. Yes? Just give me a yes in the, yeah. Okay, great. Okay. So that's the reason why Ms. Irvin's name is here on this PowerPoint, is because this session will be for this class, my class, and her class. I will explain. All right. So these synchronous sessions, these sessions that you're in, will be held twice a week. I'm going to hold the one on Monday nights, and Ms. Irving is going to hold one on Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. And so when you come to these sessions, either teacher can answer questions about the content or about what's due, because we're both going to have the very same thing going on. And we can also help with navigating the course. However, if you have any kind of question about your grade or some kind of personal issue, something like that, that needs to go to your respective teacher and not to the other teacher. So I can't really answer questions about grades or other personal issues for Miss Irving's students, and she can't answer those questions about mine. But if you have questions about content or assignments that are due, please reach out to either one of us at one of these sessions. So here's our contact information if you're in Ms. Irvin's class. And I keep saying if you're in, this session's being recorded, and so Ms. Irvin's students will be seeing this if they listen to the recording. There's her information, her name, her phone number, her email, and her Twitter account. I don't have a Twitter account. Maybe I should, but I don't. And my name is Ms. Stokes. This is my phone number, cell phone. Also, you can text me at that number, and that's my email address. So that's how you get in contact with us. Okay, so just getting started. This is a welcome session. I'm just going to kind of go over what we're doing in this class this summer. Summer is fast and furious, so it's best to know ahead of time what is expected of you. And to do that, you can look at the syllabus or the schedule. If you don't know where that is located, they're on the course information page to the right side of the course homepage. I'll show you that in just a moment. We're going to take a look at our course. It's got lots of good information, so you'll want to print that off and read through it. Okay. So on the course schedule, I'll show you what it looks like in just a minute. We have it color-coded, so certain colors mean different things. So as you're looking at your course schedule, its color coding is going to help you read this course schedule. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay. The assignments that we have, you should print off the course schedule and follow it. Assignments are due every day. And when I say every day, I mean by midnight. Okay? That's why we say summer's fast and furious, because every day you have something to do, and it's due on that day. And if you don't turn it in on that day by midnight that day, then the late policy is imposed. I'll tell you what that is in just a moment. After 2 days, there's no turning it in. I have to put a 0 in, and it has to stay there forever. Okay? So make sure you know and understand the course schedule, and make sure you're getting your work in every day. Okay? Don't make if you have questions about assignments, don't make assumptions. Ask. Okay? We can help you. What about vacation, you say? I got that beach trip planned. Well, you can always work ahead. Okay? You can always turn in work ahead of time. But it's when you turn it in after the due date that a problem occurs, okay? Vacation is not an excuse for late work. You can't come back to me and say, oh, but I was at the beach last week, so that's why I didn't do any of my work. But I'm ready to work now. Well, you know, that's, like I said, after 2 days of an assignment being late, then I have to put in a 0, and that 0 stays. I can't go back and allow you to make up the assignment, okay? No exceptions will be granted for late work, okay? So, ladies, at any time, if you have a question, please feel free to type it in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer it, okay? So what is the late work policy? Well, I said before that work is due daily at midnight, okay? So work turned in after the deadline will be accepted within 2 school days. Okay, so the first day that your assignment is late, I have to take 25% off. Okay, that means if you made 100 and you turned it in a day late, then your best grade is what? 75. Okay. If you turn it in the second day late, I have to take 50% off. Okay? And after those 2 days, I can't accept the assignment at all. So work that is due on Friday and is submitted Saturday, Sunday, or Monday is considered 1 day late. And then at the end of the semester, all assignments have to be done submitted prior to the time of the final exam. Okay, so in other words, we can't have assignments still hanging out there when the final exam starts. Once the final exam starts, no more assignments can be accepted. Okay? Don't forget, technical difficulties are not an excuse for assignments to be late. Okay? If your internet goes out or you drop your computer or whatever happens, you're expected to have a backup plan. Okay? You're expected to go and drive to the local library and use their computer, or sit in the Chick-fil-A parking lot and steal a little bit of their Wi-Fi. Okay? That's all a part of taking an online class. Okay? When you signed up for this online class, you signed up for having internet and a computer to submit your assignments. Okay? Okay. If you have, everybody has a Georgia Virtual School email account. Okay. Initially last night, I emailed you to your personal email account. I emailed that welcome letter. However, from here on out, I'm only going to email you through your Georgia Virtual School email. Okay. So make sure you know what it is. If you have problems or need some help getting to it, you can go to the mail up there on the homepage. I'll show you where that is in just a second. When you submit assignments, make sure you're saving it in a common file format, such as what's listed here, the DOCX or the XLS. When you're not going to turn in an Excel spreadsheet, but you may turn in a PowerPoint. Make sure it's something that I can read, okay? You should probably include your name and the name of the assignment. That's more to help you than me, because once you put it in the Dropbox, I know who it's coming from. Okay. If I cannot open an assignment, what I'm going to do is put a 0 where that assignment should be, and then I'm going to tell you, you have 1 day to get that assignment into me. And if you don't turn it in, the 0's, going to stay. If you do turn it in, I'll go ahead and grade it. I won't charge you a late penalty. Charge you. Not really charge you. Impose. Okay, all work should be your own. Okay? Don't copy and paste from the internet. Don't submit work that somebody else did. If you're caught plagiarizing, there will be consequences. Okay, these consequences are described in the student handbook. All right, y'all know what plagiarism is, and you know you shouldn't do it, so don't do it here. If you need more help about anything, you can always go to the help page. There's a help page on the Georgia Virtual School website. Lots of great information there. You can go there and probably get your question answered, or you can ask me. You can also look at the student handbook. I'll show you where that is in just a moment. And the student toolbox has some good stuff in it. And the student information notebook. I'll show you where all of that is in just a moment. If you're having trouble using Georgia Virtual School system, make sure you're using one of our preferred browsers. Mozilla Firefox is a preferred browser, as is Chrome, okay? Not so much Safari, okay? And certainly not Internet Explorer, okay? Who uses Internet Explorer anymore? I don't know. Anyway, both Mozilla Firefox and Chrome are free downloads, okay? So it doesn't cost you anything to get those browsers. So if you're having trouble maneuvering our system, make sure you are using the appropriate browser. I would like for you to use your Georgia Virtual School email for any correspondence with me. You should check your email daily. And we will be sending out automated calls about your grade progress 2 times a week. These notifications of calls and emails are sent to parents both on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay? The synchronous sessions, that's what you're in right now. Okay? They're being recorded, so they're not mandatory, okay? You don't have to come to these. We record them, and that way you can listen to the recording and get information at a time that's convenient for you. But if you can come, I would like for you to come, okay? Because if not, I'll just be sitting here by myself. I usually will go over something kind of interesting, something that, is worthy of our content. So please come. Okay? If you have questions and can't make the synchronous session, you can email me ahead of time and I'll answer it during the session. They're also called live chat sessions, so just so you know. Can't hear me? Are you sure? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, awesome. Good. I don't know what happens. Okay. All right, let's hurry up so we don't get cut off or anything. Okay, according to your syllabus, these are how your grades are going to pan out. Okay, courses, quizzes, 30%, discussions, 10%. Tests, projects, y'all, listen to this. Tests and projects are 40%. So don't blow off a test. Don't blow off a project. It's worth a lot. It's going to bring your grade down if you don't do it. Okay? And then your final exam is worth 20%. Okay? Okay, so what can you expect from me? Well, I grade every single day. I grade. If I don't have the work that I need, then I put in a 0. Okay? I do provide feedback on quizzes, discussions, and Dropbox items, so take a look because I even take time to do that, so please read them. And please, please, please do not hesitate if you have questions about your grades. It's your grade. If you have a question about it, it's perfectly fine for you to ask me. Okay? It's not going to make me mad, I promise. All right, let's take a look at a GAVS course. Yay! All right, so I'm going to come up here and I'm going to hopefully share my screen. Give me 1 second. I thought I had it. It says I needed an app. Okay. Give me 1 second. Do either of y'all have any questions while we are trying to share my screen? Have either of you taken a Georgia Virtual School course in the past? Ooh, first time. Okay. Both of you, it's the first time. Awesome. Okay. Well, I promise you it will be harmless. Oh, this is taking a moment. It's just taking a moment, though. Okay, yay! We're done. Okay, we're going to start sharing. Share my desktop. So can you guys see my desktop? Yes, yes, we can. We can. Okay, so what I think I need to do is, because I'm sure you just see some kind of jigsaw. Well, that's going to cover us all up. Let's go this way. Well, that didn't do any better. Okay. Give me a minute. Sorry, this is taking so long. All right, tell me, do you see our home page? There's my picture right there. Tell me, yay! Okay, we're good. We're in like Flint. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this to the student view because it doesn't do you any good to see my view because it looks a little bit different. Okay, so here is our course home page. Lovely. Okay. The first thing you're going to see is the classroom bulletin board. Here's where I was talking about if you're having trouble with the Georgia Virtual School email, click here. It's going to give you all kinds of good information on how to do that. The acknowledgement form. Everybody's got to turn in the acknowledgement form. You get that by clicking right here. That's under the classroom bulletin board, okay? Then the next fun thing you're going to see if we scroll down is news announcements. Lots of stuff right here, okay? However, you're going to see a different one of these every day. And every day, I'm Ms. Stokes, and I'm going to post what is due that day. Now, Ms. Irvin might not do that. So if you're listening to this recording and you're one of Ms. Irvin's students, just know that she might not post what's due that day, but I will, okay? Doesn't matter if she doesn't do it because you can always look at your class schedule, and I'll show you where that is in just a moment, okay? All right, so that's the first column. The second column is the teacher information, okay? Whether you're Ms. Irvin's student or my student, this is teacher information is going to be here. So this is how you get a hold of me, okay? Here's this course information. If you're on the 6-week schedule, which most of you are, that schedule is right there. If you're on a 5-week schedule, yes, we have a whole new group of students starting this class next week. That schedule is right there, okay? There's that acknowledgement form again. There's a student information notebook, and here you've already figured this out. This is where you go to the different synchronous sessions, okay? Here we are, Monday 6:30, that's me, okay? Wednesdays 10 a.m., that's Ms. Irving, so you can attend her session as well, okay? I told you that I would show you the course schedule, okay? I already have it downloaded, okay? But if you need it, you just click right here and it'll download for you. I already opened it. Here it is. Right here, here's our 6-week non-Georgia milestone EOC assessment. That's a lot of words, but this is what you need, okay? All right, so here's some really good information about me, the course description, all that good stuff. I've already showed you this, but here is the important stuff. What is due and when, okay? You can always work ahead. Don't forget that. And here's that color coding I was talking about, okay? Oh, sorry. That's from Adarsville. I bet that's somebody trying to get in. Okay. Well, sorry. Can't do two things at once. All right. So this is what you have to do every single day, right? Whether it's a discussion, a quiz, if it's classwork, a project, all of it's nicely color-coded, okay? Look, all this stuff, it's all laid out. But look, we don't have very long in this course. Okay, I like The Walking Dead. That's why I have that ringtone, okay? Well, I used to like The Walking Dead. I didn't like it this year. I don't know what's going on with The Walking Dead. But anyway, that's my ringtone. I need a new one. I do. I need a new ringtone. Okay, see, we don't have very many weeks. You know, we have just like a month, it seems like. Well, we have 6 weeks, okay? But then after the schedule, here's a bunch of really good information. I know you're just going to want to sit down and tear through it, okay? All right, do that, okay? Because it's lots of good stuff, all right? But this is the most important thing right here, the schedule, all right? So here we are, our intro discussion, and then tomorrow we're going to have a vocab quiz, and then another discussion and a government quiz, and then there's some projects. Okay, well, where do you find all this stuff, okay? Well, if we come up here, back to the home page, okay, if once you've done all this stuff and you're ready to turn it in, you'll come right up here to this toolbar right here and click on assessments, and then you'll find, right, if it's a discussion, you click on discussions. If it's a Dropbox item or a quiz or whatnot, if you want to look at your grades, you can look at it right there, okay? But you're probably saying to yourself, yeah, but how do I learn what I got to learn in order to take the quiz? Okay, well, come right here to course materials. There's no book, quote unquote, so to speak, for this class. So you come right here to this course materials and you click on content. And this opens up the table of contents. This is how you learn American government, okay? You might want to start here with this Welcome to Your GAFS course. That's really important information, okay? But here's our first unit, and if I'm not mistaken, on your schedule, let me jump back over here. See, it says Begin Reading and Working Foundations of Government module, okay? So if I come over here, Foundations of American Government, yay! We found the first module, okay? All right, so this is what you do. You click on these links, and this is how you learn American government. There are also links to, excuse me, the different assignments that you have to do, okay? So does that make sense to you guys? Yay, okay. All right, I trust you. Okay, so that's all good and fun. All right, there is a checklist. If you like to check things off, you know, because you did something, you want to check it off, you can come right here. All I did was I came here and I clicked on checklist. And I checked on American government, and this is going to, you make little check marks, okay? It doesn't really do anything. It's just like a visual for you, okay? And then there's the class list. You want to see who else is in here? Who else in here? Oh, my goodness. There's everybody, okay? You can click right there, all right? Let's see, a bunch of good stuff. All right, here's where that student handbook is. All right, toolbox, all this good stuff, okay? All right, so if I want to get back to the course home page, just get me back to the beginning, please. Just click right here on the course name, and look what that's going to do. It's going to take you right back to the course home. Okay. Who has a question? Nobody. Okay. The quiz, that's a great question, Elena. Okay, so yes, you have a quiz due tomorrow, right? You have 2 quizzes due tomorrow. They are due before midnight tomorrow night, not 12 noon, not lunchtime. They're due before midnight tomorrow night, okay? Did that answer your question? Okay. As I was looking through today, most of you have gone in and done your introduction discussion. This one right here, this big first purple one right here. And I noticed that a lot of people had already started working on the rest of the work for the week. Okay? Which is perfectly fine. You can always work ahead. All right? It's when you turn in things late that things get messy. Okay? If at any time you feel like you're overloaded and it's beginning to be too much, first of all, understand that summer is fast and it is furious. There's lots of work to do. You're doing a whole semester's worth of work squeezed down into 6 weeks. But if you feel like you're overwhelmed and you're getting behind, reach out to me, okay? Because I want to help you, all right? I'm not saying I'm going to cut work out for anybody. Don't think that. But I can help you work through some of it, okay? Oh, well, the projects, how long do the projects typically take to do? Well, you know what, like this foundations project, you know what that is? The foundations project, if I'm not mistaken, that's the one where I ask you to create a Facebook page for a founding father. Let me go right here. Let me see it. Down. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So if I click on this right here, oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Let me go back here. So when we click on this, this is the first page. If I go here, not there, there. Yeah, see, this is an example of a project. Students will select and research one of the founding fathers. You know, you can put it in something, you know, like a PowerPoint or one of these tools. Okay. So you're going to name the founding father, a time life of life events, some images. Okay. I mean, and then I give you some suggestions on founding father. If you're wondering how I got here, okay, if you're wondering how I got to this, let me just tell you, I got there by doing this, okay? Remember how we went to content, and then that brought us to the table of contents? I just clicked on this first link right here, and that took me to this page, okay? I went to content, clicked on this first, actually it's this first link, not that first link, this first link down here. And it brought me to there. Okay? So usually by the end of, you move through the pages, which are right up here. By the end of the module, all of the assignments are listed right there, and these are hot links that'll take you back. Okay? And then I found this over here. Okay? So, I mean, Akila, I don't know. I don't know how long it would take you to do that. The projects are not going to be a 2-week project kind of thing. And if you, like I said, if you find yourself overwhelmed and, you know, don't feel like you're going to be able to get it done, okay, then reach out to me. Now, don't reach out to me at 11 o'clock at night and say, you know what, I've decided I'm not going to be able to finish. No, 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 no. You reach out to me early, okay? All right. Do y'all have any questions about how to get started in the course? Okay. Hi, Avery. Oh, wow, Avery, you slipped in here. I did not even see you. Hi. Glad you're here. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to try to get back to the beginning here. I'm going to pull this guy out, and I'm going to stop sharing. No worries, Avery. These sessions are not mandatory. They are, go back to my thing. They are not mandatory. They are voluntary, and they're recorded. Okay? So if you need, if you can't make it, you can always listen to the recording. Okay, so I don't know why my PowerPoint is now kind of messed up. But if you need more help maneuvering through the Georgia Virtual School System, here are some sessions that you can attend that'll help you give you more information about how to work the course. Not so much how to work the course, but where to find things. Okay? And last but certainly not least, remember, I am here to help you succeed. Okay, so please reach out to me if you need to. I want you guys to have a great semester. And then if you're one of Ms. Irvin's students, reach out to her if you run into trouble. But if you don't have anything for me, then we are done. And I thank you for coming. And I bid you adieu and say, see you next time. Ms. Irvin's session is going to be on Wednesday at 10 a.m., so you can go to that. Or you can come back next Monday. Your choice. Thank you, Elena. Thank you, Akila. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Avery. Y'all can just exit by going out the door.